Once you've tried fresh pasta, you'll never go back to the dried version. And it's really quite easy to make as long as you have a pasta machine to help. Place 500 grams of flour on a work surface and shape the flour into a circular mound. Make a well in the centre. Crack 5 large eggs into the well and add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 teaspoon of salt. Using your fingers, whisk the eggs, gradually bringing in the flour from the sides. Continue stirring and kneading until all the flour is incorporated. You could also use a food processor to process the flour, eggs, oil and salt until a smooth dough forms. To test if the dough is the right consistency, press a clean, dry finger into the centre of the dough. If it comes out clean without sticking, it's the right consistency. If not, knead a little more flour in and test again. Place dough on a lightly floured surface and knead for 10 minutes or until the dough is smooth and elastic. Divide the dough into 4 equal portions and wrap each portion in plastic wrap or cover with a clean, damp tea towel. This will prevent the dough from drying out. Set aside for 30 minutes to rest. Attach a pasta machine to the side of a workbench and adjust the machine rollers to the widest setting. Spread about 4 clean, dry tea towels over the work surface close to the pasta machine. Unwrap a portion of dough and use the palm of your hands to flatten it into a rectangle. Dust the roller with flour and roll the dough portion through. Fold in the shorter sides of the dough to form a smaller rectangle and feed through the machine again. Repeat this process 5 or 6 times or until smooth. Reduce the width between the rollers by 1 and roll the dough through as before. Repeat the process, reducing the setting each time until the dough is 1 to 1.5 millimeters thick. Spread the pasta sheet over the clean tea towels. When laying out the pasta sheets, they must not touch or overlap each other, as the moist pasta will stick together. Set the pasta sheets aside for 10 to 15 minutes or until dry enough not to stick together, but pliable enough not to crack. Trim the edges of the pasta. To cut the pasta into fettuccine by hand, loosely roll up a pasta sheet starting from the shortest end. Trim the ends and discard. Use a sharp knife to cut the pasta crossways at 5 mm intervals. To make ravioli, place a pasta sheet on a clean surface. Use a small sharp knife or serrated pasta wheel to cut into 5 cm wide strips. Place 2 teaspoonfuls of filling such as cooked mushrooms, pumpkin or spinach and feta at 3 cm intervals along the strip. Lightly brush with water. Top with another strip and pinch the edges to enclose. Use a knife or pasta wheel to cut into the ravioli. Repeat with remaining pasta sheets and filling.